Welcome to Big Progress Channel.
Hello everyone and welcome to Big Progress Channel, the place where you grow your English step by step, day by day. Imagine this. It's Monday morning, you walk into work, someone smiles at you and asks, "How was your weekend?" Your heart beats fast, your mind goes blank. You only say, "Good," and then silence. If that has happened to you before, you are in the right place today.
Hannah, that is exactly my life. Every Monday, my boss asks me that question, and every Monday I say, "It was good," and then I escape.
You escape.
Yes, I suddenly remember I have important work. Very important, extremely important, even if I don't.
That is very funny and very honest. But don't worry, today we will fix that problem together. And before we start, please subscribe to Big Progress Channel. When you subscribe, you help us create more warm, useful lessons for you and for English learners around the world.
Yes, please subscribe. If you don't subscribe, Hannah will give me more homework.
That is not true, but maybe a little true.
Oh no.
Now, let me introduce myself. My name is Hannah. I am your English teacher. I love helping students speak with confidence, and I promise you, English does not have to be scary.
And I am Lamb. I am a student. I try my best, but sometimes English tries to fight me.
English does not fight you, Lamb.
Sometimes it does, especially grammar.
Well, today, grammar will be your friend, because today we're going to talk about something very real, very useful, and very important. We're going to learn how to talk about your weekend in English.
Oh, that dangerous question again.
Yes, and here's the problem. Many students know vocabulary, many students know grammar rules, but when someone asks, "How was your weekend?" they panic.
Yes, I know the words go, eat, sleep, watch, but when I speak, everything disappears.
That is because you are thinking too much. Today, we will practice in a natural way, like real life, like a real conversation, and I will show you simple grammar that you can use immediately.
Okay, I am ready. I feel brave.
Good. Let's start with a simple question. Lamb, how was your weekend?
Oh no, it's happening already.
Yes, real practice. My weekend was good. That is a start, but we want more than good. Let's make it more interesting. In English, when we talk about the weekend, we usually use the past tense. Do you remember the past tense?
Yes, it is for things that happened before, like yesterday or last week.
Exactly. The weekend is finished, so we use the past simple tense. For many verbs, we just add ed.
Ah, yes, the famous ed.
Let's try. What did you do on Saturday?
On Saturday, I watched TV.
Careful. Is that present or past?
Oh, past. So I watched TV.
Perfect. Watch becomes watched. Very good. What else did you do?
I cleaned my room.
Try again.
I cleaned my room.
Yes, clean becomes cleaned. That is a regular verb. Very nice.
So far, English is being friendly.
Good. Now let's build a better answer. Instead of saying, "My weekend was good," you can say, "My weekend was relaxing. On Saturday, I watched TV and cleaned my room."
That sounds much better. More professional, less boring.
Exactly. Now let's add Sunday. What did you do on Sunday?
On Sunday, I go to the supermarket.
Ah, this is different. Is go regular or irregular?
Oh no, it is a rebel verb.
Yes, a rebel verb. So what is the past of go?
Went. On Sunday, I went to the supermarket.
Perfect. Very good. What did you buy?
I buy vegetables.
Past tense.
I buyed vegetables?
That sounds creative.
I tried.
The past of buy is bought.
Bought. That word always surprises me.
English likes surprises, so say it again.
On Sunday, I went to the supermarket and bought vegetables.
Excellent. Now listen to your full answer. My weekend was relaxing. On Saturday, I watched TV and cleaned my room. On Sunday, I went to the supermarket and bought vegetables.
That sounds like a complete answer.
Wow, I sound like a real adult.
You are a real adult.
Thank you. I needed to hear that. Now, let's talk about questions. When someone asks you about your weekend, they often ask, "What did you do?"
Yes, that sentence scares me
Why?
because I want to say I did went to the park.
Ah, this is important. When we use did in a question, the verb goes back to the base form.
So not did you went.
Correct. We say, "Where did you go?" not "Where did you went?"
Because did already shows the past.
Exactly. Very smart. So if I ask you, "What did you eat?" how do you answer?
I ate pizza.
Perfect. If I ask, "Did you watch a movie?" what do you say?
Yes, I watched a movie.
Very good. Notice something. In the question, we use did plus the base verb. In the answer, we use the past form.
So the question is simple, but the answer changes.
Exactly. Now let's make it more natural. I will be your coworker. Ready?
I think so.
Hey, Lamb, how was your weekend?
It was great. On Saturday, I watched TV and cleaned my room. On Sunday, I went to the supermarket and bought vegetables.
That is wonderful. See? No escape, no important work.
I feel powerful.
Good. Now let's make it more fun. Did anything funny happen?
Funny? Let me think. Oh, on Saturday, I tried to cook pasta.
Tried. Good past tense.
Yes, I tried to cook pasta, but I burned it.
Burned. Regular verb. Very good.
The smoke was everywhere. My kitchen looked like a disaster movie.
That is a great story. See, even small accidents are good for conversation.
So I can say, I tried to cook, but I burned the pasta.
Yes, and people will smile. Stories make conversations interesting.
This is better than just saying it was good.
Exactly. Now let's review quickly. When we talk about the weekend, we use the past simple. Regular verbs add ed, irregular verbs change completely.
Like go, went, buy, bought, eat, ate.
Perfect. And when we ask questions, we use did plus the base verb.
Where did you go? What did you eat? Did you watch a movie?
Excellent. Now I have a surprise question for you.
Oh no. Why do I feel nervous?
Because this question is more personal. Lamb, did you meet anyone special this weekend?
Special? What do you mean?
Maybe a friend, maybe someone interesting, maybe someone new.
Well, actually,
Yes?
on Sunday, when I went to the supermarket, I saw someone.
You saw someone.
Yes,
Who did you see?
I saw my old classmate from high school.
Really? That is exciting.
Yes, and she did not recognize me at first.
Oh no.
I think it was because I wore a mask, or maybe because I changed.
What happened next?
Well, I said her name, she looked at me, and then she suddenly remembered me. And
And then what?
then she asked me, "How was your weekend?"
Oh no. And what did you say?
I panicked again.
What did you say, Lamb?
I said, it was normal.
Normal?
Yes, and then I forgot all the grammar you just taught me.
That's okay. But what happened after that?
After that, she smiled and said something that completely surprised me.
What did she say? What did she say, Lamb?
She said, "You look different, in a good way."
Oh, that sounds interesting already.
Yes, my brain stopped working. I forgot English, I forgot my name, I forgot everything.
That happens when we feel nervous. It is normal. So what did you answer?
I said, "Thank you." And then I wanted to say something smart, but instead I said, I burned pasta yesterday.
You told her about the pasta?
Yes, I don't know why. My mouth chose the story.
That is actually very good. It is honest, it is funny, and it uses the past tense.
Really? It did not feel very cool.
Cool is not important. Natural is important. What did she say after that?
She laughed. She said, "You always burn things in high school."
Oh no, that is a strong memory.
Yes, in chemistry class, I almost burned the table once.
Lamb.
It was an accident.
I hope so.
It was.
So you said, I burned pasta yesterday? That is correct grammar. Burn becomes burned, regular verb.
Yes, finally something regular in my life.
Very funny. Now, let's slow down and look at your story. You used many good past tense verbs. Can you repeat some of them?
I went to the supermarket. I saw my classmate. She did not recognize me. I said her name. She remembered me. I burned pasta.
Excellent. Now, notice something important. You said she did not recognize me. Why did you use did not plus recognize?
Because it is negative in the past.
Exactly. In the past simple negative form, we use subject plus did not plus base verb.
So not, she recognized not me.
No, that sounds very strange.
English would attack me again.
Yes, so the correct form is she did not recognize me, or in short form, she didn't recognize me.
Didn't recognize. Okay.
Good. Now, what happened next?
Well, after she remembered me, we talked for a while.
Talked, regular verb.
Yes, we talked about work, life, and old friends. She says she moved to another city last year.
Good. Move becomes moved, regular.
Yes, she moved because she got a new job.
Got. That is the past of get.
Oh yes, get becomes got, another rebel verb.
Exactly. So she got a new job. What did you say?
I said I started a new English learning journey.
Started. Good. Regular verb.
Yes, and then she asked me something very difficult.
What did she ask?
She asked, "Why did you start learning English again?"
Ah, that is a very good question. And notice the structure. Why did you start? Not why did you started?
Yes, base verb after did.
Very good. So what did you answer?
I said, because I want to feel more confident. I want to speak without fear.
That is beautiful.
And then she smiled and said, "You are already doing great."
That must have felt good.
It did. I felt proud.
Felt. Past of feel.
Oh yes, feel becomes felt, another irregular verb.
You are using many irregular verbs naturally now.
Maybe I'm becoming less afraid of them.
That is progress. Big progress.
Nice slogan.
Now, let's review quickly for our listeners. When we tell a story about the weekend, we use the past simple. We can use time markers like on Saturday, on Sunday, yesterday, last night, last weekend.
Yes, time words help the listener understand when something happened.
Exactly. And when we want to ask about details, we use question words plus did.
Like, where did you go? Who did you see? What did you eat? Why did you start?
Perfect. Now, let's practice again. I will ask you some fast questions. Answer quickly. Do not think too much.
Okay, I'm ready, I think.
Where did you go on Saturday?
I stayed at home.
Good. What did you cook?
I cooked pasta and burned it.
Very consistent story. Who did you see on Sunday?
I saw my old classmate.
Did you feel nervous?
Yes, I felt very nervous.
Excellent. Did you buy anything?
Yes, I bought vegetables and ice cream.
Ice cream?
Yes, stress shopping.
That is honest. Now, let's make your story longer and more natural. Try to tell the whole weekend again, but this time add feelings.
Okay, my weekend was surprising. On Saturday, I stayed at home and tried to cook pasta, but I burned it. I felt disappointed. On Sunday, I went to the supermarket and bought vegetables and ice cream. There, I saw my old classmate. At first, she did not recognize me, but then she remembered me. We talked for a while, and I felt happy and proud.
That is excellent. You used feelings. That makes the story alive.
It sounds like a movie.
Yes, a small movie from your life, and that's the secret. Talking about your weekend is not about big adventures. It's about small, real moments.
Even burned pasta.
Even burned pasta.
I'm starting to like past tense.
Good. Now, I will challenge you with something a little tricky.
Oh, no.
When she asked you, why did you start learning English again, you answered in the present. You said, because I want to feel more confident.
Yes.
That is correct because it is still true now. But you can also use past simple if you talk about the decision. For example, I decided to improve my English.
Decided. Regular verb.
Yes, decide becomes decided. So you could say, I decided to improve my English because I felt shy in meetings.
Oh, that is powerful.
Yes, you show the reason in the past.
So I can mix past and present?
Of course, English is flexible. For example, I started learning English again because I felt nervous at work, and now I feel more confident.
That sounds very natural.
Good. Now, tell me honestly, after you talked to her, did you feel more confident about your English?
Yes, I did.
What changed?
I realized something.
What did you realize?
I realized that I can speak. Maybe not perfectly, but I can speak.
That is a very important realization.
I always waited for perfect grammar, but when I just spoke, the conversation moved forward.
Exactly. Communication is more important than perfection.
So even if I make small mistakes, it's okay.
Yes, small mistakes are normal. Silence is worse than mistakes.
Wow, that is deep.
Now, let me ask you something serious. If you see her again next weekend, what will you say?
Next weekend? That's future tense.
Yes, just a little future.
I will say, hi. Last weekend I burned pasta, but this weekend I cooked it perfectly.
That would be a great improvement story.
I hope so. But Hannah,
Yes?
there's one more thing I did not tell you.
What is it?
When we finished talking, she asked me if I wanted to have coffee sometime.
She did?
Yes.
And what did you say?
I said, yes, that sounds nice.
That is good.
But then she asked, when are you free?
Oh, that is specific.
And my brain froze again because she used present tense and I was still thinking in past tense.
Oh, no.
I stood there holding my vegetables and ice cream, trying to remember how to talk about my schedule.
And then? And then you opened your mouth and what happened, Lamb?
And then I said, I was free.
Oh, no.
Yes, I realized immediately that was the wrong tense.
What did you want to say?
I wanted to say I am free this Saturday, but my brain was still living in the past.
That is very honest and very human.
She looked at me and said, you were free?
Oh, dear.
So I corrected myself. I said, sorry, I am free this Saturday afternoon.
Perfect correction. See? Mistakes are not the end of the world.
She smiled and said, great, let's meet at 3 p.m.
That sounds like a happy ending.
Or a new beginning.
I like that.
Hannah, I noticed something.
What did you notice?
When I stopped trying to be perfect, I spoke more naturally. I used past tense, I used questions, I even corrected myself.
That is true progress. Now, let's review everything clearly for our listeners.
Okay, teacher mode activated.
When we talk about the weekend, we use the past simple.
For regular verbs, we add ed, like watched, cleaned, burned, talked.
Excellent. And for irregular verbs, the form changes completely.
Like go, went, see, saw, eat, ate, buy, bought, feel, felt, get, got, sleep, slept.
Very good. And how do we make negative sentences in the past?
Subject plus did not plus base verb. For example, she did not recognize me. I did not burn the kitchen, only the pasta.
That is an important difference.
Very important.
And how do we ask questions?
Question word plus did plus subject plus base verb. Where did you go? What did you eat? Why did you start? Did you meet anyone?
Perfect. And remember, after did, the verb goes back to the base form, not did you went. That sentence is forbidden.
Not did you went. That sentence is forbidden.
Yes, English police will come.
I do not want that.
Now, Lamb, tell me one more time, clearly and confidently, how was your weekend?
My weekend was surprising and a little funny. On Saturday, I stayed at home and tried to cook pasta, but I burned it. On Sunday, I went to the supermarket and bought vegetables and ice cream. I saw my old classmate there. At first, she did not recognize me, but then she remembered me. We talked and she invited me for coffee. I felt nervous, but I also felt proud because I spoke English without running away.
That is beautiful. That is a complete story.
And it is all real.
Even better. Remember, everyone has a story. It does not need to be dramatic. It just needs to be honest.
So next Monday, when my boss asks, "How was your weekend?" I will not panic.
What will you say?
I will say, "It was great. I met an old friend and had a nice conversation." Simple, clear, confident.
That is exactly what we want.
Hannah, can I ask you something?
Of course.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was peaceful. I read a book, walked in the park, and prepared this lesson for you.
Prepared, regular verb.
Yes, and I felt happy because I knew this conversation would help someone feel more confident.
I think it will.
Friends, now it is your turn. Tell us about your weekend. Write 1 or 2 sentences in the past tense. What did you do? Who did you see? How did you feel?
Don't worry about mistakes. Just try. Remember, small mistakes are okay.
If you enjoyed this lesson, please like this video.
And subscribe to Big Progress channel.
Share it with a friend who wants to speak English more confidently.
Practice together. Ask each other, "How was your weekend?"
And remember our slogan, small words, big progress.